Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the generic types. We also saw with the two examples, right? So today we'll be discussing about the generic constraints. So basically what does generic constraints do? Generic constraints limit the types that can be used with a generic. Again, I'm telling it's simple. We have already seen this one, generic types. So today we'll just see the generic constraints. Basically this generic constraints limit the types that can be used with a generic. So how it is useful? It is useful when we want to ensure that a generic type has certain properties or methods, right? So first let's go with the basic generic constraint. Let's see the example with the basic generic constraint. And the second example we'll be going with is constraining a generic to a specific class. So first let's go with the basic generic constraint, right? I'll quickly create a function over here. I'll just give here length of within this one. Let me give here t extends. Let me give here. Sorry, I'll just take in this line itself. Within, I'll just consider length here, which will be of the type number, and also let me close here. Also close this angle bracket as well. So let me set the value, which is a parameter basically. This one to t, which will be of the type number. Let's return something very quickly. I just come here. Let's return length of the value, right? So I'll just give here value dot length. Just come out of this. Let me quickly log here. One is the function name is length of. I've considered it. Yeah, length of. I'll just keep here Bharadwaj. So this is fine. Output has to be Bharadwaj 9. This one has to be 9, right? So and also while I log here, so I log again, I'll just consider length of this one within the array. I'll just give some random numbers here. This one I have considered 3 elements within the array, right? The output has to be 3 here, and this one has to be Bharadwaj. This should be 9, right? The output has to be 9 and 3. Let's see. I'll quickly explain what I've done here first. Then let's try to run the code, right? So here, what I've given here, t extends length number. This one, what I've given within the flower bracket. So this one basically ensures that t has a length property. This ensures that t has a length property. Again, I'm telling this is very simple to understand, right? This t extends length number. What we have set this length to the type number. This basically ensures that t has a length property, and the function length of what I have written here, the function returns the length of the value, whether it might be a string, number, or string or the array, right? Sorry, not the number. Yeah, the function returns the length of the value, whether it's a string or array here. If I try to run the code, Bharadwaj, it is of the length 9. You can, you can just count. This is of the type 3. We know that, right? So I'll just quickly try to run the code. So yeah, 9 and 3 are the values that we are getting within the output, which is absolutely correct. So I hope the concept of basic generic constraint is completely clear. So next, let's go with the this one, constraining a generic to the specific class. So let's go with the one more example, nothing but constraining a generic to a specific class. So I'll quickly come here. Let's make use of the class person. Within this one, let me make use of the constructor. So within the constructor, let me give here public name, and this will be of the type string. So I'll just make this one small as string. This is fine, right? Next, what I do, let's quickly come here and create a function and name this one create instance. So within this one, let me give here t extends person, right? So person is what I've considered here. The name of the this is fine. Yeah, person. And just consider within this one construct the C third. I'll just consider here this one. Let me give here new. Let's pass the function here, arrow function quickly. So within this function, what I'll do, I'll just return new constructor, nothing but I have considered C T O R, right? So just come out of this function. Let's quickly give let person create instance is the function name, right? So this one, let's pass the person here. So person I have considered capital P or small p here. Just give me a second there. Small capital P, right? And this is fine. Just give me a second here. Did I miss something? This is fine, right? Yeah. Finally, I'll just log this one, name of the person. So I'll just give here person dot name. So this has to be basically small p. Sorry, I have considered small p here. So yeah, person dot name. So the output that we need to get here is undefined or something error we have to get, right? So why we have to get the error? Because name is not initialized in the constructor. So we know that the name is not initialized within the constructor. You can see this is empty, right? Name is not initialized within the constructor. So it has to throw some error. Let's see. Let's try running the code here. So yeah, you can clearly see argument type of this one. We are getting the error, right? So here what I'm trying to say is here name is not initialized in the constructor. That is the reason we are getting the output, this one error. And I'll quickly explain what I have done here, right? So T extends person, what I have considered here, T extends person in the line number 7, what I have given here, this ensures that the type T is a subclass of person. So again, I'm telling T extends person what I've considered here. This one ensures that the type T is a subclass of person. And also create instance what I have made use of here, this one function or the create instance function name basically. This instantiates the class that is passed to it. Again, I'm telling this instantiates the class that is passed to it. And this is very important. T class person, this name, whatever I have used here, this ensures that the type T is a subclass of person. Now we know this one, right? So we have not initialized anything, a name in the constructor. So if I try to run the code, obviously I need to get the error. That's what we are getting, right? Basically, we are getting error. We are not getting any output. So this works absolutely correct. So the concept of constraining a generic to a specific class and also the basic generic constraint we have seen here. I hope this is completely clear. Nothing but the concept of the generic constraints. I hope this one, it is completely clear, right? Next, we will be, just give me a second here. Yeah, sorry. Next, we'll be discussing about the function overloading. So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.